Hi there, this is my recap of Chapter 1's Pavlov classical conditioning as connected to the Truman Show. I have chosen to do this. It's a little recap. It's connecting themes of conditioning, control, and behavioral manipulation. And there's a connection of classical conditioning theory to the Truman Show. Pavlov's classical conditioning, a recap. Ivan Pavlov was a Russian psychologist, best known for his experiments with dogs. He demonstrated classical conditioning where the neutral stimulus becomes an involuntary response, like salvation, after being paired with the stimulus, like food. Basic formula: unconditioned stimulus, food, equals an unconditioned response, salivation. A neutral response, the bell. Unconditioned stimulus is the food. Conditioned stimulus is the bell. Conditioned response, salvation. So during the Truman Show, examples of the conditioning in the film is the fear of the water. After the father staged death, Truman develops a strong fear of water. This is a conditioned response. Controlled environment. Every time Truman expresses conditioning or expresses curiosity of going outside in the world, he's met with subtle deterrents that end up getting really, really big. And then we have social conditioning. The actors around him are constantly reinforce certain ideas that he's really safe there and that they're always there for him and that they love him and they praise his conformity. Truman is also rewarded with social approval by positive reinforcement, by everybody liking him being very popular amongst the crowd. Behavioral control, creators of the show act like the scientists. They present Truman with repeated stimuli to condition his reactions, much like Pavlov did with the dogs. And Truman's fears and habits are learned behaviors. So basically, Truman wasn't just physically trapped. His mind was had a fear of the outside world, that making his eventual attempt to leave very profound act of liberation. I hope that was better. Thanks.